I have a pretty good understanding of, some characteristics that you probably have, brother. And it helps because now some of the stuff that we talk about here can be very relevant and helpful to our lives. So I know that you're definitely not a 9-to-5 type of person. I hope that you're working on your brand. You're probably working on a brand or a business or an idea or something that you want to execute. I know that about you. I know that you work hard. I know that you're hungry to be successful. I know that you've achieved some things already. I know all these things. So this video, brother, is specific to you, to the person that's building, that's trying to make something happen for themselves. That business, that brand, that idea, that journey, that grind, that investment. And that's what this video is specifically about, the investment, brother. So I want you to just understand something before we go any further. You want to make it your living one day. Your idea, your business, your brand, your creativity, whatever makes you special, you want to make that your living one day. You do. You know that you're not meant to just work for somebody, be another cog in the system for the rest of your life. You know that's not sustainable. Again, not like the old days. Most people of our generation will never own their own property. They'll never own their own things of value. The average age to start work, anywhere from 21 to 23. The average age of retirement, almost 70 years old now. So they want you to put a good 50 years in before you barely make enough retirement money to survive. Now that life isn't for me, and I know that life isn't for you. So that means that we have to earn our freedom, brother, because it's not free. In this life, it costs a very hefty fee. But the price of freedom is absolutely worth every penny, every bit of blood, every drop of sweat, every tear, every struggle, every sacrifice. It's worth every bit of it. Because when you get that freedom, not only do you have it for yourself, but you free the ones around you. And that's all we can do in this life as men. Now, here's what I came on here to tell you, brother. You, the person who's working on their brand, their business, or has an idea that they know they're going to execute, remember to embrace and accept the investment. Embrace and accept the investment. Invest as much as you can. Because truthfully, bro, to get an average job, to get a decent job in this life, it costs what? Excess of 20, 30k in university debt that you have to pay back. If you want to make a business happen, if you want to build something from the ground or open a shop, what's that, 30, 40k investment? And then there's you that just started your content journey, you that just started your brand or business, you that wants to start selling something. You haven't invested anything over a grand, 2, 3, 4k, and you're feeling the weight on your pockets, you're feeling the stress of the sacrifice. That's fine, brother. That's fine. Remember the investment. So listen, brother, before this becomes your main hustle, before this becomes how you make your living, I just want you to embrace and accept how much you're going to have to invest. It costs money to make money. You're going to have to put the time in. You're going to have to put the hours in. You're going to have to put the money in. And you're going to have to put the blood, sweat, and tears in, brother. You're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to invest a lot into this, bro. For it to become amazing, for this tree to eventually grow, you're going to have to water the seeds and the roots for a long fucking time. And it's going to cost money. It's going to cost effort. But those two things, brother, are going into something that you care about, and that's all that matters. Those two things, the most important things that we have, our time and our effort, that's going into something that you care about. So be proud of that. So don't ever trip on it. If you're investing time into something that you love, never be mad if it doesn't work out, because that time was never wasted. If you invest money into something that you love, never be mad if that money seems like it's lost, because I promise you, brother, it's not. It went into something you cared about and loved. That means you either improved your craft, you created something for somebody else, or you did something that you yourself are proud of. As long as that time and effort is going into something you care about, brother, the money will come. But brother, I need you to be patient and don't feel the weight on your pockets. If you've spent a lot of money because that's all you have on trying to build something, that's fine, brother. It takes a minimum of 10k before you start seeing profit. If you ain't spent £10,000 trying to develop your idea in research and development and actualization, then brother, don't even start to complain. Don't even think to complain if you're not making money, if you're not seeing progress, if you don't have the kind of influence that you want. That stuff will come, my bro. That stuff comes with time, and it also comes with investment. All the great businesses, all the great entrepreneurs, they know how much money it takes to make money. Look around you, bro. Look at all the top businesses. Do you think that manufacturing is free? Do you think that suppliers are free? Do you think that labor is free? Operations, systems, management, do you think that that stuff is free? It's not, my bro. It's not. But they make more than they spend because they built the business over time, and it takes investment. That is the key, brother. And your time is money. So invest both into something that you love. Because then if you put the time in and put the money in, then eventually, brother, yes, it won't be overnight. Especially if you're doing it the organic way. It won't be overnight. But I promise you it'll be worth it. Because when you do have it, when it does start to blossom, it's impossible to cut that tree down. Because it took years to water it. So, brother, if you're the person with no financial support, There's nobody helping you, and you're emptying your pockets on your brand, your business, your idea, something that you genuinely believe in. Don't ever stress about spending that money, bro. It's better than you spending it on a trip, spending it on a female, spending it on some mindless, mind-numbing pleasure. It is, brother. Promise you it is. Because this will eventually give you returns. It's an asset. It's only going to grow over time. The other stuff, liabilities. That female, I promise you, she ain't that special, my boy. That car, that watch, that possession, promise you, brother, as soon as you buy it, drastic decrease in value. But you know what increases value? Do you know what only grows over time and can 10x its output? Your business, your idea, your strategy for success. I promise you, brother, it can. And it will. As long as you don't stress about the investment. So many people get so upset, so stressed out along the journey, and they eventually quit because they're like, I don't know how I'm going to keep maintaining this. No one's helping me. No one's investing in me. I have no sponsorships. I have no deals. I have to finance this all myself straight out of my pocket. Yes, you fucking do. Yes, you have to pay your rent, pay your bills, and then whatever's left you put into your business. Yes, you have no money to go out. Yes, you can't go on holiday. Yes, you're going to be broke for the summer. Abso-fucking-lutely. But give it 5 years. Put 10k into it. Put 20k into it. See what happens later. See how much money you get in return. It starts making money while you sleep. You create passive income, and then what have you done, brother? Our main goal, like what I said at the start of the video, you earned your freedom, brother. And that's the most valuable asset that we can ever have in this life. And is it worth the investment? I fucking think so. And I know you do too. Because here's the thing about this channel, brother. It's for a very specific type of human being. A very specific archetype. So I know that if you've been watching any of these videos, you absolutely think like this. And you absolutely know it to be true. You want your freedom. You want to work hard. You want to develop something and create something that's going to last long. You know you want those things. So brother, go out and do it. And when you have to invest, when you have to spend a little extra here, when you have to make sure the quality is high here, and it's going to cost you a lot, and it's going to be a tough process, embrace that, brother. Spend that money. Invest that time. Use that effort, brother. Because it's only going to 10x for you in the future. It's going to all come back to you in major, major returns. But you will never see that day. You'll never get to those days of sunshines, rainbows, and unicorns, that little Irish thing. You'll never get to that day, brother, if you're not willing to invest the time, the money, and the effort right now. So, brother, there's a few of you that I know exactly who you are, and I'm talking to you, brother. Be patient. Invest as much as you can. Because I promise you, on the other side of this hill, not just the money, but the freedom that comes with it is going to be special. So never trip about investing right now. Alright, my boy.